Helix. So this one's quite interesting, my brother. They minted, they did really, really well. 5,000 collection, they sold out. I think the mint price was quite high. I think it was like 0.1, if I'm not mistaken. But they're sitting double floor. You can see they've only been around for 3 days. Steady 1,500 sales yesterday and the day before. Today hasn't closed yet. But I wanted to show you this, bro. Check out this trailer. I just wanted to show you this because this is a metaverse that they're building, okay? And it's hyper realistic. They've recreated New York. They've completely recreated New York in full high definition. And every single asset that you see in there, like every car, everything is for sale and is an NFT. And they said they're starting with New York, and then they're going to be moving around. But it's really, really quite cool. I mean, this trailer is super bullish. I mean, it just makes me wonder about Decentraland and Sandbox. Who's going to want Pixel when you can have this?
Yeah, I mean, so yesterday, last night, actually, I did a full breakdown of the Tim Ferriss and Mark Zuckerberg did a podcast, and they talked about the metaverse for like 30 minutes. And I did a little reaction to that. And they were talking about some of the things that go into the mechanics of like VR and AR, especially. There's a lot of nuances that we're going to have to worry about. Like, these things are dope, but it's like the little things, like Mark Zuckerberg was talking about, the little thing of, when you turn to the right and then the entire screen has to change because now you're looking at a different angle. That has to happen in like a sixth of a millisecond. Otherwise, your eyes will pick up on the fact that it's changing in real time, and then you'll get nauseous and all these weird things. So I'm not sure what kind of things go into it, but this is cool, dude. This is really, really cool.
I think it's really sick. The nice thing, a bit of alpha on this one. Token, so it's a 5,000 collection. Token number 1 to token number 1,000 come with more free assets in the game than token 1,001 onwards. So that's just a bit of something to look out for if you are, I mean, obviously not financial advice, but if you are looking to get into this, I don't know that now's the best time because it's just launched. There's still a bit of hype. Maybe wait a couple of weeks. But definitely if you do want to get into it and you see on the floor a token number under 1,000, that's a lot more valuable than a token number 1,001 and more. But I was really quite blown away by the quality of this. I mean, this is incredible. This could be like video footage pretty much. I mean, it's quite incredible.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good for mainly just so people can get visual. The other day I was on Craig's Crypto Corners YouTube channel, and we did a live podcast and we talked about the metaverse. And he asked me how long I think, and I remember mentioning the fact that pretty much every big person keeps saying 10 years or so. It's going to be longer than people think. I just don't believe that. I really just don't think that's possible. I just don't think it's going to be 10 years. I'm like, that's way too fucking long. Like, have you met the people in our industry? Have you met the people who like to move fast? Like, this is going to happen in 5 years. I just don't see it. I mean, it might be like a condensed version that's not as cool. And maybe, the version where it's like fully adopted by the mainstream and like everyone's using it, that could be longer. But I'm like, dude, I mean, look how much stuff happens. Just rewind the clocks back like 2 years versus now. I mean, things just happen so fucking fast. And who knows how long people will spend in these metaverses, but at least it's a good start.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I think 5 years, 10 years, either of the two, we're still very fucking early. Whether it's 5 years or 10 years, there's still a long time to wait. I mean, you think of like Yuga, when they launched the other side, we were like, oh my God, this is happening.
Yeah.
And now it's like, no, it's still a long way away.
I mean, it's there, but it's like, who's going to play that, right?
Well, who knows? The truth is that I was actually looking at we've actually got, we'll talk about it in the thing because I've got a thing on it. Let's just finish here. We got 86,000 followers on Helix on the Twitter. There was a Yahoo Finance article about them, which is quite interesting. They have also, like we're seeing a lot, they've raised a pre-seed round of $3.5 million led by Play Ventures, which has been secured. And also like a really notable team. on this one as well. All with, I mean, you can see from that trailer, to be quite honest, but all with massive experience. And the Founders Pass is really just the beginning for this. So this is actually, I mean, I've been staying away from Metaverse stuff for a while now, but this one is quite cool because it's gamified as well. You saw there that any asset can be yours, and when you find like treasure or whatever, everyone in the game gets notified, and you've got 3 minutes to protect yourself. Otherwise, people can steal it from you. And if you survive those 3 minutes, then you can keep whatever asset that is. So it's something new and something interesting, and definitely one that I'm watching, and that caught my eye a lot.